Yo, what's up, MLB fans out there around the world? Welcome to MLB Today for May 18, 2015. My name is Mark Spencer, and I'm back here in the broadcast booth. And there's no doubt, folks, it has been a very interesting baseball season. We have seen lots of close games. We've seen teams beating one another. We've seen teams go for it. We've seen games. A home run wins it, a run, a strikeout, you name it. A no-hitter almost yesterday by Shelby Miller over the Miami Marlins, and the Miami Marlins fired their manager yesterday evening, Mike Redmond. Now I think they're going to have a successor, and the rumor is it's Wally Backman or Jeff Conine. It's more likely Jeff Conine, a former Marlins player. And it's been an interesting season. I think we've had some surprises. We've had lots of home runs, lots of RBIs. Now we've had a lot of complaints on both sides. Pitchers that have been amazing over the years have been just average, like Clayton Kershaw. You look at some of the Blue Jay pitchers like R.A. Dickey. He's not done good this year. Mark Burley hasn't done good. You look at the Yankees. CC Sabathia is horrible, but he's starting to turn around now. There's some other pitchers that have been just amazing this year. Chase Whitley, he got hurt for the New York Yankees. He's out for the season, it looks like, with a Tommy John surgery. But he got off to an amazing start. His first year as a starter in the major leagues. Most times in the past he was a reliever, but this is his first year starting, and he's just been awesome. How about the Cleveland Indians? This is another team that was supposed to compete for the Central Division up there with Kansas City and Detroit. They've been really, really bad. They've got off to a horrible start. I think they've lost 20 games. They've won 10 games. Cody Kleber is I think he's 1-6 or 1-7. He's been awful. He won a Cy Young last year. I think he won 18, 20 games last year. It's just amazing what happens year to year with teams in terms of batting average, in terms of runs per inning or ERA, in terms of whip, you name it, strikeouts, delivery, curveball, fastball, changeup, split finger, breaking pitches, you name it. It's a mental game. It's just like golf. When you're going up to bat, you always have to have a game plan. And over the years, when I played years ago, it was 20 years ago, doesn't matter. It was back in 96. Doesn't matter. 18, 19 years ago. Doesn't matter. But when I used to play, I used to always have to have a plan when I was going up to face the pitcher. And because sometimes these kids, they throw 100 miles an hour, well, not 100 miles, but 80, 90 miles an hour, or a curveball that you couldn't even see. So when you're going up to bat, you always got to go up there and have a game plan. And when I'm watching some of these major leaguers, they have a game plan when they're going up to bat. So at the end of the day, you want to go up there and do the best game plan you got to do. Just go out there and swing away. That's what it takes. Just lock in, swing away. Just like golf. You lock in, you see the golf ball, you swing away. Nothing to it. And that's what it takes to be a great player in Major League Baseball. So, when I look at A-Rod for the New York Yankees, he is locked in. He took a year off baseball. He got suspended for an entire season. It was 150 games he lost, or 200 games he was suspended for. He lost an entire year of baseball, and he's just been on fire with the Yankees this year. He's hitting pretty good, man. He's hitting a clip of 293 or something like that. He has 10 home runs. I think he has about 27 RBIs. The guy he's just been on fire. Mark Teixeira is the one that's benefited the most. He has, 15 home runs. I think he has an on-base percentage of 990 or something like that. It's unbelievable. His batting average is not the best. He's almost at 210 or whatever, but, Mark Teixeira is just having one of the best years of his career. He's on pace for 55 home runs. Come on. 55 home runs. That's a lot of home runs, folks. There's no doubt in my mind. That's pretty amazing. So, you look at the Yankees. Their big bats are healthy this year. Brian McCann's healthy. Carlos Beltran is rounded into form. He's been on fire of late. Okay, they got shut down by the Kansas City Royals. Okay, and they lost 2 out of 3. But Man, they've been awesome. They're still the top team in the American League East. They won 21 games. That's pretty amazing. And they only lost, I think, 10 or 12. I think 10, yeah, 12 games they've lost. So that's pretty awesome. They're better than the Red Sox, they're better than the Blue Jays, and they're better than the Rays. Now, the Rays weren't supposed to be that good this year, and they're actually looking pretty good. The Red Sox have been awful, and the Blue Jays have been up and down. But, these are the teams that are supposed to be up there. Your Red Sox and your Blue Jays, but not the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees have proved to me that they can compete with the big boys once again, because they are one of the big boys. Like the Dodgers, the Cubs. With Jonathan Lester. Jonathan Lester has struggled with the Cubs, but he's starting to round into form. His pitches are starting to come through now. The team's starting to play better. They're winning lots of games. They're catching up to the St. Louis Cardinals. Now you have the Wainwright injury. They have a chance to catch up to the St. Louis Cardinals. The Pittsburgh Pirates have struggled this year. It's been kind of funny. They have all the pitching with Burnett, Liriano, and they have a couple other young pitchers too to go. What's his name? Don't worry about it. But they have some really good young. I think it's Garrett Cole. So they have some really good young pitching coming up, Pittsburgh Pirates. But they have struggled quite a bit this year. The Milwaukee Brewers have struggled. They fired the manager Ron Ranke, brought in Craig Counsell. I think that's a great move, no doubt about it. I think the fans of Milwaukee got to be proud of their team. They might have to start selling some of their pieces as we get close to the trade deadline. And the latest rumor I'm hearing from Fox Sports that both Garza and I think it's Kyle Loesch are available via trade. And I wouldn't be surprised in the next few weeks they are traded. And the St. Louis Cardinals, the Anaheim Angels, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, even the Los Angeles Dodgers will be looking to acquire some pitching, and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Marlins need some pitching. A closer. They should have signed Rafael Soriano. I don't know what they're waiting for, but don't be surprised if the Minnesota Twins sign Rafael Soriano. The latest I've heard is the Twins. If they're in it, they'll definitely sign Soriano. He probably won't sign until after the draft, the MLB draft that's coming up in June. But I won't be surprised if the Twins sign him, just like they signed Kenry Morales last year. So they'll sign Rafael Soriano. And when they get Soriano, if you're the Detroit Tigers, if you're the Kansas City Royals, and if you're the Cleveland Indians, you better watch out. Because this Minnesota Twins team, they're for real. They got Torrey Hunter. They got a new manager and Paul Molitor, former Blue Jay. This guy, he knows how to win. And this team is going to do better. Joe Mauer is playing much better this year than he's played in the last 3 years. So I'm really proud of this team. You just got to believe in your guts, believe that you can win games when you need to win. So as far as I'm concerned, folks, this is going to be an excellent, excellent season. For May 18, 2015, this is the one and only Mark Spencer for MLB Today. Is back, folks. Mark Spencer's talking baseball again. Something I love to talk about, something I love to watch. Maybe baseball's not the sexiest game in the world anymore. Like the NFL, Tom Brady, Deflategate. It's too bad about that. It's too bad people have to cheat to win. I'm not saying you cheat, but they all cheat, folks. Just like steroids, just like so many other things they try to do to win a football game, win a baseball game, to win a hockey game. They do so many things. But at the end of the day, if we play for fair, we try not to do that stuff, I think sports will be a lot better. But at the end of the day, just play by the book, Sportsmanship. That's one thing I got when I was in high school. Citizenship award. Because I was a good sportsman. I really helped out my teammates, my classmates. It was PE, it was anything, school, whatever. So just be yourself. Watch the games. Enjoy your playoffs that you're enjoying, and enjoy the Major League Baseball season. It's been a good season. Hey, there's some good news. The Montreal Expos might be coming back. Keep watching the Tampa Bay Rays. It might be happening in the near future. Just keep watching. Take care, folks.